Hey everyone, today we are going to make this quick little DIY boho mirror. This is a sunburst mirror in our DIY version. I hope you like it. This is Mansa Priya here from Upcycle and welcome back to another DIY with me. So today I'm going to create this mirror using the DIY kit from the Craft Treat brand. So they provide the base as well. You can use a cardboard. The importance of this base is it is marked and engraved with the lines of placement, so it is quick and very easy to use. It comes with a mirror, acrylic mirror, then this metallic ring and everything that is needed for assembly basically. So this is a little tassel maker. It's an acrylic tassel maker, so we get even and same size tassels. Now I have some macrame cords in 4 mm I guess, and then this little pom-pom lace along with wax coated cotton cords, and it also gives the glue required, the color beads coordinated, everything that you need, the barbecue sticks in different sizes, and the cherry on top, a bonus project to do with the remaining supplies. So let's get started with this. All we need is a scissor and a scale from our end to create this project. So the first thing is we begin by sticking the two cardboard bases that are given. So I'm applying thick amount of glue randomly all over the place and then sticking it to the center. So that creates a little height for the tassels to align with the mirror. So that's the purpose of it. And now we have these barbecue sticks. These are given in two sizes, that is 8 inches as well as 6 inches. So we will mark every fourth line with the glue and add the 8-inch barbecue sticks here. So I'm quickly counting 4s and adding the 8-inch stick like so. This is a very easy step and you can just quickly add all the 8-inch sticks at every fourth interval. I like the idea of this DIY boho mirror because we need not go in search of little itty bitty supplies. Everything is included in the kit and it is so quick and easy to make. Now I'm just adding some glue on both sides of the 8-inch stick like so. Now we'll add the next size, that is a 6-inch stick. These are also given in the kit. So carefully add the 6-inch sticks here. Now we are almost done adding the 6-inch sticks. The next thing that we need to do is, so this kit comes with 8-inch and 6-inch sticks. So next level would be the 4-inch sticks that needs to be added. So I would quickly measure out the 4-inch, or you can roughly cut out the 8-inch stick into 2 like so, and then create the 4-inch sticks. So quickly cutting off using our hand, it is so simple to do. Just measure out and make sure everything is even, and then cut and make 4-inch sticks and start adding it onto the base. So it's basically a sunburst formed with 8-inch, 6-inch and 4-inch. It's beautiful as is. And now we will start adding tassels onto the metallic ring. I'm using the aluminium ring that is given along with the macrame cords in different colors, and the tassel maker is also provided in the kit. So open the cords and roughly measure about 22 inches of cord. That is what we would need roughly for making the tassel. So measuring out 22 inches and cutting all the cords into the same size so that the tassels would be even. So cut all the macrame cords into the same length like so, and keep them ready for tassel making. This is how I would cut and keep everything ready. And now let's start making the tassels. For this we would need the tassel maker and the aluminium cord along with some macrame threads. So I'm placing the tassel maker as close as possible to the aluminium ring. And now hold the tassel maker and the ring together and start wrapping around the macrame cord till the end of the length of the cord. This is how we have it. And now we are also given these wax coated cotton threads in the matching colors. So I'm just picking a blue cord here and then trying to tie it up on the top to form the head of the tassel like so. Turn around 2 or 3 times with the cotton cord and secure it with a knot. It is as simple as that to create the tassels over to the aluminium ring that is given. So just tie out the thread nice and firm and don't cut it to the very near of it. Just leave a little space with the cord and then cut it. Anyways, this would go onto the back of the project, so it wouldn't be seen. So cut a little close to it but not too close, and then cut out the edges and open the loops. So we have little loops here. We will just cut out all the loops and open them. So that's how it looks. And now take a clean comb or a macrame comb and then quickly untie all those threads. So one good thing about these macrame threads from Craft-It is they are bulky and then they give out this very full tassel. I really like the quality of it, and it is so easy to work with. They wouldn't get knotted, and when combed it comes out easily, and the tassels are nice and full. You can see we've made one tassel just with a 22-inch cord, and then I'm trimming out the uneven spaces over the tassels. Let me finish all the tassels, and using the tassel maker I've roughly made all the tassels. Now let's quickly comb them and untie to make them fuller and even. So I'm combing around just by twisting and turning the aluminium cord. It is as simple as that. And now while we are combing, there would be some uneven edges. Let's quickly cut them and shape the tassels evenly. Using a scissor, I'm just cutting out the excess threads hanging out of the tassel and quickly making it even. Let me cut it and show you. So this is how it looked. My tassel over the aluminium hoop is ready. It all looks beautiful as is, but let's finish our project. And we need not color the base because it would all be covered. So I'm quickly adding some glue onto the sticks as well as the base. That is where we are going to add our tassels. So the tassels would nicely fit between those lines. And now let's quickly add this. Make sure it is properly aligned and press them hard onto the surface so that all the glue sticks. Make sure everything nice and stuck to the base, and comb out if required. There is anything falling apart or overlapping, that would be cleared out. Now we can add the mirror. So this comes with a little cover on top to protect the mirror. You can remove it now or at the end of the project so that the mirror looks squeaky clean. I'm adding a lot of glue onto the mirror and adding it into the center. Press it hard so that it sticks to the base. Now, in order to cover the edges, we are using this little pom-pom lace. This is also given in the kit. Add some glue and add the lace over here. You will notice that I haven't removed the cover of the mirror. I wanted to do it at the end so that the mirror would be free of these glue marks and all the dust or these little fabric that flies out around. So I'm adding glue and adding the pom-pom lace into the center like so. Cut out the excess lace. And here we have our base ready. You can see how beautiful this looks. Now I've removed the cover once everything is dry. And now it's time to add the beads onto the sticks. This creates a sunburst like effect, and look at how boho and chic this project looks. It's very bright and beautiful with pretty colors. I already like it. And now I'm going to add beads using some glue onto the top. These beads are, I think, 4 mm hole, so they fit snug onto the sticks. Adding some glue makes it stay put. And once everything is done, you can add a hook onto the back to hang it. I hope you liked and enjoyed watching this project. It is so easy and truly a DIY. You can do it yourself. It makes a beautiful home decor or festival decor, and you can make it for your friends and family. So once everything is dry, this is how it looked. Since I haven't added the hook, I'm just showing it right to you here. I hope you liked this beautiful project. Thank you Craftrate for this wonderful DIY kit. Also, like I promised, this is a bonus project there is here. It comes with a little needle and a key ring. Yes, we are going to make a key ring with the remaining supply. So I have approximately 3 tassels left out with the cords given and some beads. So take the wax cord and you can add it to the needle, and let's do a quick key ring. So I'm combing out all the tassels and making them even, and I have added the thread onto the needle, and now I'm passing the needle from the center of each tassel like so. Make sure the tassels are in the centers. You can add a little glue if needed, and then cover the head of the first tassel with the second one, and then add the third one in the same way, passing the needle from the center and making it stand in the center, and add some glue so that it would stay in place. We will comb and adjust the sizes once this is done. And now I'll be adding the matching beads to it in orange, yellow and green. Like so. And add this to the key ring. And make a knot at the end. So this is how the tassels looked. I would just trim it, and I hope you enjoyed watching both the projects. And this is the close-up of the keyring that we have made. Isn't this cool? Looks very boho, right? And it's a very, user-friendly product, and this makes a nice, home decor or your festival decor. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mansa Priya signing off from Craft Treat. Bye bye. See you on another video.